Hi everyone, welcome to the second week of prompts. I'm going to put a little video at the end where I got some really lovely treasures at the sewing basket on the weekend, so I'm going to show you them. At the end of that part of the video, I say, I'm going to get back to the new prompt, but I wasn't thinking it's not new prompt week. So I have recorded it like that, but just ignore that. New prompt is next week. So for this week, I'm just going to show you where I'm up to with my stitching. So I have stitched this first saying all the way along, and the other ones I haven't done yet, so there's nothing to show you there. But what I've started to do is place some random bits and pieces. So I'm starting to fill up my gaps. Obviously, I've still got work to do on some things, like my butterfly, but I'm starting to fill up gaps with things. So, for example, I was thinking I'd put these old Suffolk puffs here, and then just let me have a look. I have some other bits and pieces. Where is it? What was I thinking? This thing. It's from an old piece of lace, like a daisy. For example, I might put that there. And then over here, I've got a mega Suffolk puff pinned and a crocheted flower, I guess it is. Leaving a bit of space there. That might be a space for one of the final prompts. So this is not pinned down, it'll just slide along. So then, let me slide it a bit further so you can see over this side. Because I had a big white space there, I've cut out a flower. I'm thinking of appliquing that down and then stitching all over that, so painting that with thread. And then I've got this little lace kind of flower. So I'm just playing around with the gaps, and let's have a look. I've got one up here. So what I have is some bits of an old embroidery, cross stitch. Letters, and because it was letters for this fortnight, I thought I'd stitch some letters down, so I'm thinking I'm going to stitch them there. And then I've been pulling out just little scraps of lace, have tiny little bits. For example, that might go just under, and I'll find something to put there and there. Oh, and thank you to the people who corrected the French. I know I have to change that to LE, because is it correct? Time is masculine. And then I know there was another correction I've got to do. So I haven't stitched it down yet, but I'll get onto that. So I've got other little bits of lace. I'm going to start just stitching in little bits and pieces in random spots. I could cut that down a bit if I want to. So things like this. Might even, am I off screen? Might stitch that across there, another scrap. So I'm just gradually filling gaps because that's where I'm at. I'm up to a point where gaps need to be filled. That could go there, might cut that down a bit and run that along there. And then I got another little scrap, keep that because that could go on something else. Okay, so that's where I'm at with my project at the moment. So things aren't all stitched down. That one's really cute. It's like little wine grapes on a vine. Yeah, so not everything's all stitched down, but I'll gradually, all pinned down, sorry. Can't even think what I'm saying. I'll gradually get these stitched onto the fabric. Trim this down a little bit. And maybe this end as well. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, might put that there, so maybe I'll pin it this one up the top. I'll just pin that down for the moment. So adding all these old bits and pieces of lace and trims and things like that. And this one might run along here. Okay, I think I like that puff there. I like the red one. Maybe that one can go there, that might fit better. And then the little flower. All right, I think that's just about everything pinned down. So let's go up to these letters, because really that's what this week's theme is continuing to be about. There's a little bit of stitch in there. Just snip these. Okay, so I think I'm going to sew that there. What colour? I might do something that will blend in. This is just an old piece of perle cotton that's tangled. Why is that tucked under? Perle, actually I think it's just crochet cotton really, isn't it? Crochet cotton. Let's see if I can get the end out. There we go, got it. Okay. So let's just stitch this one here. And I do have more letters, like I've actually got the full alphabet. I'm trying to get the ones where the colours fit in, so I might put more than one. But let's just start with that one for the moment. Take that pin out because I keep stabbing myself. I want more like, I don't know, interesting things like metal things. Like maybe a buckle or something like that. So I'm going to have a look out. I did see a few bits and pieces at the sewing basket, but the buckle I liked was actually plastic. It was gold plastic. And I don't want to put plastic on. If it was metal, I would have got it. Okay, so just an overcast stitch. Okay, sorry, I'm not talking, I'm just stitching away. All right, so I'll just get this done. I probably won't do much more. I've shown you a few ideas of extra things that I'm going to stitch down, but I won't stitch them on camera because I'm just going to do overcast stitch to get them on, or, you know, stitching the lace in random places to hold it down. And then I may embellish them, like do a bit of embroidery. So I will show you that, but probably not tonight because it's going to take me a while to stitch everything in place. So all those bits that I pinned down, my aim will be to have them all stitched in place next week so I can show you, and then I may do some embellishment along with the new prompt next week. So we've only got 2 left. I think it's right, next week is another Wednesday. You can check the date, I'm pretty sure it is another Wednesday in November. But what I think we'll do, Rach, hopefully this is okay with you, is that we will reveal the new prompt anyway, and we'll just reveal the last 2 prompts a little bit out of order, not the first and third Wednesday, just to finish off so that you have time, because everyone kind of gets busy around Christmas time. So otherwise we have an extra week on this prompt, which I don't think we need. The script one, I've seen lots of people get quite a bit of script done. So yeah, I think we'll just do new prompt next week, and then we get that last prompt done earlier. And next week, Rach, I'm assuming next week, unless you've done it in your video tonight, we've got a little mini project that we're going to tell you about if you want to do it. Something Rach and I are going to do together, and if you want to join us, you can join us, but it's just a mini thing. It's an extra thing. It's not a volume of Roxy's General Stitchery. It's just an extra idea that we had. And you're welcome to join us. So I think we can talk about that next week. Is that right? Yeah. All right. Okay, so I'll just finish this off. And then I'll just sew my little piece of lace down. And then you'll see sort of how my intention is to sew the other bits of lace on. Let's turn it around. Pins everywhere now because I've pinned so many things on. I think it goes that way. Just going to sew the little scrap of lace. That might be nicer to sew with a perle cotton so we get a bit of colour. Let's have a look. I could do a blue, I could do a green. Maybe that blue would be nice. Kind of goes a little bit with the tone of the letters. I have one of these big kilt pins that could go somewhere. Might put that on. Or maybe I'll put that on and hang something off it. I don't know. It would be better if it was gold because I do have gold rather than silver on my project. So all I'm going to do, just let me get this first thread through. Just going to do running stitch. So just over, under, and over for the last stitch. And do the other side. And what I could do if I'm worried that this will be a bit loose in the middle, I can just get some normal white cotton and just stitch in between the gaps as well, so that you can't really see it. Okay, so just a running stitch. Yeah, I think I will, because otherwise, like, look, that's going to flop about. So I think I might just come in and just do some stitches with the cotton that you won't be able to see. But I can do that off camera because that's pretty straightforward. Could put some more of that on. I had it there, but I could, because it's gold. Yes, let's get a bit of gold down there, hey? Pin that down. Another thing, I'm just finding bits and pieces and throwing them on. Just pin it temporarily. All right. So there we have up here a little bit more script. Like I said, I've got other ones I could add in. That will be too long. I could cut that down and add it in. I might want to add a bit of script in there. So I'll play around with it. Keep adding bits and pieces. It's starting to get busy, which is good because that's how I wanted it. All right, so hopefully you like seeing the little bit that I did. It was only a little bit, but I have, you know, showed you a few extra bits and pieces that I'm pinning down. And that your treasures are all progressing really nicely. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next week for the new prompt. Okay, bye. So I went to the sewing basket today, the thrifty, crafty op shop, and I have to show you what I got. I've never seen something like this at the store before, but I'm so excited by it and I want to open it up. So I thought I'd do my unboxing on video. So I got this tin for $15. Just a plain old tin. It's pretty, oh, sorry, I've already popped it a bit. Pretty tin, but it's what's inside that's exciting, and I haven't opened it properly yet. I need to actually fix the tin because the lid's coming off. But look at this, 15 Australian dollars. And if this is not the definition of treasure, I don't know what is. It's amazing. So I have held out on opening this today because I wanted to do it on video to show you what's in here. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to get. It's very exciting. All right, so just take off the cellophane. So let's have a look. Really cute wooden spool. Some darning thread. It's like a maybe a mercerized cotton. That's quite thin. It's like a brown. Okay, we've got quite a few threads, just some black normal cotton. That's really cute. They look like they've just folded over some cardboard and put some threads around them. So someone made a really cute butterfly. I think it was the body was made out of a squash thing like this. That was cute. Oh, how sweet is this? That's tiny. I don't know what type of thread it is, but anyway, a mega button. We've got a little crochet pouch. Sweet. You could put that in a slow stitch journal and have things in it. An orange button. Some thread, some cord. You could couch that down. Okay, I'm getting excited about all the laces and trims and things. So some old rickrack. Very sweet. Pretty lace. And I really like that one. That's lovely, that one. I love how they're so old. On old bits of cardboard. Okay, I accidentally flopped out eyelet trim. Pretty. I really like this. Look at that. That's pretty. You could cut them up and have them individually. Okay, so we've got a few of these buttons. Oh, they're like, that's metal. It's like tin. These are shell. That's heavy. They are divine. I would have paid $15 just for them. They're really lovely. Oh, look at this trim. More orange buttons. That's so sweet. This can go on. I'm hoping to pull some bits here for my treasures. So I've got to get bits that will coordinate. That looks like a really old pattern. Let's have a look. Pattern pieces, perfect to go in a journal. I have to go through that later, but that's good for a slow stitch journal. Even that envelope. Oh, I'm going to use that for sure. Look at this. What would that have been? It's pretty with metal. Oh no, they're plastic kind of ribbing. Would it have been something to go around a very skinny neck? I don't know. I don't know what that is, but that's cool. I like that. Oh, I love that. Look at that. How exciting is this box? I'm loving it. Piece of crochet. A doily. Oh, that's a pretty one. I like that. And some fabric bits. Wow, that is really cool. I don't know if the shop put it together. I don't think so. They had two there. The other one was it was just not my colours, and nothing in it was really so exciting. This one was gorgeous because it was all old and vintagey. If they did put this box together, they should put more together because this is awesome. Love all these treasures. They're treasures. I'll be able to use some of them, not the orange, but I can use that in something else. But I'll be able to use some of these on my, some bits and pieces on my, my project. How much fun was this? Oh, they're the best. They're so heavy. I'm actually so surprised at how heavy they are. Yeah, I love that. I'm going to use some of these treasures on my project. So that was an exciting find. I thought you'd enjoy seeing that. I did get some other things. I might grab them and show you what they are. I'll be back in a sec. So it was definitely a good shopping trip at the Sewing Basket. I got this bundle of Liberty fabrics. This was $20. And I've had a look through already. There is so much here. Heaps. And so many lovely ones. Like, that's not normally me, but if you were going to do like a hexie quilt, I've seen people do hexie quilts in Liberty, you could have a little bit of that and it wouldn't bother me too much. So scraps, little scraps, bits and pieces, bigger pieces, some are small, some are big. But $20, like Liberty's so expensive. Like, this was a bargain. Can't believe someone would just donate all this Liberty. That's a big piece, that one. Quite a big piece. And there's quite a few of these. Not this one, that's a bigger bit. There's quite a few, like maybe it was a charm pack. of Liberties. There's some bigger bits and then lots of these squares. I mean, some of them I don't like. I probably wouldn't use the seashells. That one I'm not that keen on. Love that. I love all the florals, most of the florals anyway. So many. Don't like that one so much, but anyway. So many, but love that one. I think I've got that one in a different colour wave. Mum, you used a lot of my Liberties. You'd probably like to use some more bits and pieces, but there's so much in here. Just keeps going. Don't like that. Not really. That's quite dark. That's big a bit. Good for $20. It's a modern kind of pattern. Oh, I love that one. That's one of my favourite patterns. I've got it in a few different colours. That one, love that one. One of my favourite patterns as well. Again, I've got it in quite a few colours. That's pretty. I think I've got that one in a different colour wave. Haven't seen that one before. That's lovely. And that's cool. They're like peacocks. That is, I love that one. Haven't seen, I think I've got that one in a different colour, but not, I haven't seen that colour before. That's like a William Morris strawberry patch or strawberry fields or whatever it's called. This one, I've got some of this. I love this one. It's one of my favourites. Don't really like that. Not so keen on that. Like that. Not so keen. That's okay. That's alright. Don't love it, but it's alright. I like that. I would have preferred it if it was a navy background, but pretty coloured flowers. So how good's this for $20? A few repeat patterns, which is good because I'll get good use out of them. Yeah, these are all, those ones are repeating. There's one of the ones, the patterns that I really like, another colour. I love that one. That's really nice. And I love that one. I've got that one in green. Nice to have a bit of pink. So that was a good bundle. Awesome Liberty bundle. Now I'm going to show you what else I got. Why don't I just tip it all out? Let's have a look. Tip out my bag. Whoa. Okay, let's have a look. So what I spent today was about $90. It wasn't that much. It's pretty cool. So let's have a look at threads and buttons. So I got a lot of different threads. So most of these threads are 50 cents each. So I'm just trying to think of the name. I know this. Someone told me this. I've got these and you told me what they were. Broader cotton. Got a green and a blue. I got a few strandeds. I just got that one because it's good for any Christmas projects. 50 cents each these are. So I got a few variegated ones. I got quite a few gumnut wools, 50 cents each. How good. And it's just random colours. It just depends what they've got. I just pull out bits and pieces and they're all my gum nuts that I got this time. And then this was kind of in a pack with the gum nuts. So yellow DCM wool. And then look at all these variegated. I'll just show you. Let's move the buttons out of the way. All of these 50 cents each. So that one feels like, definitely feels like it's got some silk. Yes, pure silk. Made in England. Designer silks. Look at that, it's pretty. Soft, that one. This is the gum nut silk as well. I got, where's the other one? I got two of them, different, slightly different colours. So they're Perle number 8s and number 12s. So 50 cents each. This one is from New Zealand, Hawke's Bay in New Zealand. The dye pot. That is a Perle number 12. Pretty colours. Just, that looks like a 12 as well. I've got quite a few of these types. This one just says 100% cotton. I'm not sure if it's could be a Perle, I think. Yeah, maybe a number 12 as well. That one's a bit thicker. Perle, red, with an old tag on it. So all hand dyed. They're mostly Perles. They were all hand dyed and they were all 50 cents. This one made in, this is a Steph Francis. Originally $2.50 and I got it for 50 cents. Must be an old one. It's mercerized cotton. Maybe these are the same. They seem like they're the same threads. Wow, that's pretty cool if they're Steph Francis, and this one too. I think they're all the same. And is that one? No, that's a different one, but it's the same kind of thing. So, all cottons, pretty much. Some Perles, a couple might be stranded cottons. But anyway, how good's that? Look at all those great colours. Lovely. Okay, so buttons. So many buttons. I just, I love little ones. I just picked up some different colours. I am actually going to make love pearl buttons for $1. Little dolls dress buttons, 50 cents. They're just different, 40 cents. I'm going to make up some little packs of buttons because you might know that Rach and I are going to teach our first workshop, in-person workshop. And I'm going to make up, we need to put some packs together for like slow stitching packs. So I'm going to put some buttons in. I've got so many different ones. I just picked up a variety of buttons today. Just ones that I liked. There's so many you can pick. Oh, I love them. They're probably not going to go on the pack. I might keep those ones. Anyway, that's the buttons. Okay, I just got some, are these brads, whatever they're called, eyelets, which is good for using in scrapbooking. I just got some, they were cheap, 50 cents each pack, so I thought I might use them for something. Some old safety pins, which could go onto slow stitch projects, 30 cents. Just got some wool. Oh, it's acrylic. But I just like the texture of it. I might use that for something. I don't know what. Just picked it up. And then I just got some old wooden spools. They're always fun to play with. A few fabrics. So I got 2 pieces of this. It's kind of a textured fabric. It's quite a thin one, like it's soft to touch, but I thought it was pretty with the roses, and you could use that in slow stitch projects, and it might go into some of our kits. I just like finding old bits and pieces. This is pretty. Just some faded roses, which will always come in handy. A little bit shabby chic. I'm pretty sure that this is a Tilda fabric. Doesn't say on the selvage. So thought if I do some Christmas projects, I got these guys. These look like 1930s reproductive prints, and I think there's at least a fat quarter in each one. So I get these for $2 each. Oh, and this is really soft. It's similar to the other one I showed you. In fact, it's similar because it's kind of got this print. It's a different colour. This was the other one. It's kind of a similar feel. It's a thin fabric. It's quite thin, but just pretty with like vintage roses on. It looks like a vintage fabric. It says it's a Moda fabric, 100% cotton, but does look like it's old. Anyway. And then I got these kinds of things. So most of them were 50 cents or $1. So we're looking at 50 cents, 50 cents. This one was more, there's a bit more work in it. That one's $2. It's pretty. Got this one. So some of these might go in slow stitch kits. Some of them I might use for my slow stitching. That goes that way. That one was $1. This one's gorgeous. This one looks like a Christmas doily. I might put this in my Christmas journal. That was $1. This one I just really liked the border. Pretty lace. And then you could always use the linen in the middle. I got 4 of these. I think they were $2 for 4, all the same. $1. This has one completed and then one that you can do yourself, and that was $4. I like that stitching. I was thinking of putting that onto my Down the Garden Path because I'm still working on that. This is just the linen with the print on it, and that was 50 cents. That would look great in a slow stitch journal. And then this is just simply a piece of linen. It has got a little, it's like a linen napkin. It has got a little print there, but nothing on it, and that was just 50 cents. I just liked the linen. This one was $1 and $1. These were all $1, these ones. I love finding these. I've got lots of them. That's very pretty. So that was my great stash today. I thought today's trip was fantastic. I went there a couple of weeks ago and I didn't get nearly, like all these threads. There's so many to pick today. It's like a rainbow of colours. Yeah, I always come out with some stuff, but today was like really exciting. That Liberty pack and that tin full of things was an absolute winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Okay, so I just wanted to show you treasures. I found treasures today. I probably spent at least an hour in there. I normally spend an hour in there every time I go. My poor son sits in the car. It's really close to where he plays water polo. Our home pool is not anywhere near our school. It's a good half an hour to 40-minute drive depending on traffic, and this store is about 10 minutes from the pool. So if I go out there for water polo, I like to pop past the store. Anyway, I will be back soon to keep working on this next prompt. Okay, hope you liked my treasures. Thanks for watching. See you soon.